My beloved, you are standing at the threshold of an encounter your heart has longed for in ways you couldn't fully express. Even if you never found the words for that longing, know this: as surely as you feel the warmth of the morning sun on your face, this moment is not an accident. I have seen the hidden places within you, the corners of your spirit you shield from the world, and perhaps even from yourself. In those quiet shadows, you have wondered whether anyone truly understands, whether the love and clarity you yearn for could ever be real. Do not turn away too quickly, for if you do, you might slip past the very peace and assurance your heart has been quietly seeking. Even now, as you listen, you might feel resistance rise.
A quiet voice whispering that this message is for someone else. You know the battles you carry, the memories, the regrets, the sharp edge of disappointment that sometimes stirs as you awaken and your thoughts run to distraction or worry. But I am here, closer than your breath, fully aware of every hidden ache and every silent hope. There are places in you where you believe no one's gaze will ever fall, yet I know you completely and call you by name. Here and now, I gently invite you to release your defenses, to allow my presence to fill those tender spaces. Begin each new morning before your mind races to obligations or doubts with a single breath of gratitude. Feel the gentle warmth of your blanket. Hear the soft sound of life outside your window.
Remember the faces of your loved ones. These are reminders that you are held with immense care. Thank me for the time still offered, for the chance to mend what feels broken, for the preciousness of life itself. When you do, your anxieties become softer, your burdens lighter, because gratitude opens your eyes to my daily mercies that quietly surround you. Do you notice how even when you have wandered far or stumbled in the darkness, I have not withdrawn my love. I have not treated you as your mistakes deserve. My mercy has stretched its arms wide, waiting for you, shielding you from condemnation and offering the embrace of a compassionate Father.
The commandments I have given you were never weapons for shame, but gentle boundaries to guard your heart. Honesty, kindness, humility, faithfulness. Even when you failed, I did not cast you away. I waited. I still wait, patient and kind. Some mistakes in your past have left scars. Perhaps there were words spoken too quickly, or choices made from fear or hunger for belonging. Maybe betrayal or pride crept into your actions, or bitterness was allowed to fester where gentleness could have grown. Know this, my child. I see every detail, but I am not here to recount your failures as accusations. I am here to draw you nearer. Nothing you have done is too dark or tangled for me. I long for you to turn to me honestly, vulnerably, trusting that my heart is always open to you. If even a flicker of my spirit stirs within you as these words reach your soul, hold on to that. Let it ignite a fresh determination to seek me, not as a distant judge, but as your ever-present Father and friend. Pursue my words for your strength and guidance each day. Allow yourself the quiet, sacred space to listen, to breathe, to reflect on what I might be saying to your heart right now. As you do, you will discover courage growing where fear once held sway. Draw near with faith, trusting that I do respond. My timing is often mysterious, and the ways I open doors or bring freedom may not always be immediate or obvious. Yet when you come to me, you enter into the certainty of my care. Find someone you trust, a friend, a confidant, someone with whom you can be real and honest. Share your burdens in community. Let the weight of shame and guilt be lifted, piece by piece, until you sense freedom rising within. Listen to me. Every chain can one day be shattered. Every sorrow anchored to your past can be replaced by hope for your future. I know the weight you have been carrying, the silent battles fought in the night,
and the dreams you barely dare to remember. Today, I offer a release. With each passing day, as you walk with me, there will be less and less that holds you back from the good and peaceful future I have dreamed for you. My love for you has never wavered, not for a moment. Sometimes the world blurs this vision.
You wonder if your story could ever change, if peace and lasting joy are for others, but not for you. Yet I assure you, with a depth that cannot be shaken, your value to me does not rest on your record or reputation, but on the unbreakable bond between us. If only you could see yourself with my eyes, you would be filled with new confidence and delight. As you sit in the quiet with me, sense my nearness, the soft breeze in your room, the gentle rhythm of your heartbeat, the calm that settles over you as you trust that you are not alone. Let your heart hear these words. You are cherished, sheltered, protected, and beloved. When you look out across any desert or shadowed valley in your life, know that my steadfast love wraps around you. Believe this.
Receive it deep into your bones. My spirit is ever present, gently guiding, ministering, and guarding you. You may face trouble, but you are upheld. The confidence that grows within you from my words and promises cannot be shaken by the chaos of the world. Soon you will feel the memories of old hurts, regret, shame, fear begin to lift, washed away by a hope that renews your mind. Let this assurance take root in every new morning. Find a reason to give thanks. Inhale the gift of breath. Celebrate life. Embrace the warmth of a loving home and recognize the simple beauty of what surrounds you. Even the act of raising your hands, whether in worship, desperation, or surrender, shifts your focus to what I am doing.
Do not listen to those who would twist my words or try to scare you into submission. When confusion comes, simply speak with me. My spirit will bring comfort and discernment. Remind yourself with words both whispered and spoken boldly. My Father is with me. No harm can overwhelm me. I stand protected and loved. Never underestimate the power of your words. Speak the truth. Avoid gossip, slander, and negativity. Honor those who have blessed you, and do not let deceit find a home on your tongue. If there have been times when your words missed this mark, bring that honestly to me. I am willing to forgive, to cleanse, to restore. Seek me in prayer each morning. Let that time be the refuge where guilt cannot linger.
As your mind turned over worries in the quiet dark, I poured the gentlest peace through the silence, drawing you closer, wanting to be known in your waiting. Sometimes you feel the weight of past choices, as if each misstep or hesitation carved you a little further from hope. Fear attempts to plant the lie that you've missed your one true moment. The doors have shut and cannot reopen. But listen, dear one, my mercies arrive fresh every morning, just as the dew softens the ground, and I restore what was lost, not by returning you to yesterday, but by setting a new horizon before you. My plans are steady, not thwarted by detours, and your story is not marred beyond my power or patience. Do not measure your future by what you see in the mirror of regret.
You may question whether your prayers drift away, unanswered, dissolving before they reach me. I hear the silent pleas behind your spoken words, your sighs as weighty to me as any grand declaration. In the stillness of a quiet room, as your hand rests on your chest, feeling the rise and fall of each breath, know that my presence fills your every inhale. There is no prayer too small, no longing too faint, that cannot draw my attention with the tender immediacy of a parent's love. I see the way fatigue nestles in your bones, the way hope flickers and sometimes steeps low like embers in the night. You try to steady yourself, to keep moving, to hold faith even when outcomes are slow. Hear my gentle invitation, like the call of birds before sunrise.
You don't have to carry what feels too heavy. Lay your burdens at my feet, not because you failed to manage them, but because you were never meant to bear them alone. Surrender isn't a weakness here. It is your truest act of trust. There are seasons when all seems dormant, like seeds tucked beneath winter soil, unseen, untouched, presumed forgotten by the impatient world above. Yet growth is happening in secret places, roots stretching deeper, new life preparing to break the surface. I am never idle in your waiting. I am cultivating new strength, new vision, hidden where only I can see. When you release your timeline and open your hands to me, something sacred unfolds, even in unremarkable days. Reflect for a moment on the times you've been surprised by sudden peace.
When a gentle clarity entered your mind without explanation, or when anxiety released its grip just long enough for hope to rise. These gifts were not by chance or coincidence. They are the tangible evidence of my nearness, my commitment to your wellness and wholeness, even when you can't trace how provision arrived. Every kindness, every unforeseen relief is my heart stirring on your behalf. Let each sunrise remind you that my faithfulness outlasts the darkness. The first rays illuminating your ordinary surroundings are not just light, but signals of my active care. Whether you wake to bird song, the hush of solitary mornings, or the energy of a bursting household, I am the same, constant, faithful, eager to whisper truth before the clamor of need sharpens.
I long for you to see that you are not merely surviving the day. You are being nurtured, formed, and steadily transformed. It is in your most ordinary routines, a sip of water, a walk amidst trees, a moment spent gazing at the open sky, that I remind you of who you truly are. You are not defined by delay or by scarcity, not hemmed in by what is lacking. My identity for you speaks of resilience, belovedness, and potential still blossoming. Each day I call you forward, not from the vantage point of your failures, but from the certainty of my love and the future I envision for you. My promise is not that you will never face storms, but that no storm can erase my devotion. When thunder stirs your anxiety or disappointment tests the edges of your endurance, remember I am the shelter where you are safe, the light that never flickers even when the world's lights go out. Rest your mind on this truth as you go about your tasks, as you wash dishes, type messages, tend to children, or sit quietly with your thoughts. My presence makes every ordinary act sacred, every transition purposeful. Hope may sometimes feel like a small lantern in a night that is stretched longer than anticipated, but my hope does not wane or falter. Its flame is sustained by my own breath. When discouragement threatens to overshadow your day, inhale and remember that you share in my strength, strength that will not fail you, that renews rather than merely sustains.
I am setting the pace, shaping each step, never rushing your journey, yet never withholding the grace to take the next one. You are not forgotten, even as you wait in places that seem outside the spotlight or far from where you thought you'd be. Every quiet act of faith, each time you choose kindness, believe again, or forgive yourself for yesterday, is seen by me and carries significance beyond what anyone else may affirm. My measurement for your life is not shaped by public accolades or visible achievements, but by the quiet courage that presses on with me even when affirmation feels distant. When you feel alone, reach out to me. Whisper your worries in the stillness, or simply let your heart rest in the silent confidence that I am near. Like the reassuring warmth of sunlight on your face, let my presence be the answer to the doubts that creep in uninvited. You are not waiting in vain, dear one. There is movement beneath what seems still, unfolding by my hand and my perfect wisdom. Let gratitude rise not as obligation, but as a gentle turning of your heart toward goodness already present. Notice the breath in your lungs, the steadiness of your pulse, the way small beauty glimmers in unexpected places.
a flower between stones, laughter shared, the calm after a storm. These are not just fleeting comforts. They are my fingerprints, traces of my love designed just for you. Reminders that hope is anchored not in circumstances, but in me.
You have permission to begin again, to receive this day as both a gift and opportunity. The door remains open, not because you force it, but because I hold it open with enduring patience, inviting you to step forward in faith once more. Hold your head up, little one. My plans are not fragile, nor is your belonging in my family uncertain. Let your heart relax into this truth as daylight floods gently through your window, bringing with it the fresh assurance of my relentless care. You are learning to look beyond what is immediately visible, my beloved, and to trust in the quietness that fills your waiting.
There, like the hush before dawn, my presence gathers around you, not just as comfort, but as a promise that everything of value grows first in places hidden and still. The world may chase after signs and loud assurances, but I am teaching you to notice the subtle movements of my spirit, the way your heart softens when you choose patience, the way your breath steadies as you surrender the burdens you cannot name. These are the beginnings of miracles others might never notice, but they are precious to me. Lift your eyes from the ground and see the gentle light that separates night from morning. I am here, steady as the pattern of sunrise, persistent as the river shaping the stones in its path.
I set your life within the safety of my hands, and not one of your days slips past unseen. Let this be a shelter for you when discouragement creeps in, when comparison tempts you to devalue your journey. As the coolness of morning gives way to the warmth of day, let yourself open like a flower responding to the sun. You do not have to strive to force open what I am growing in you. Receive my invitation to be present in the ordinary, the warmth of a mug in your hands, the feeling of your feet grounded against the floor, the gentle familiarity of a room where you feel safe. I am in all these places, using the modest rhythms of your life to anchor you when storms of doubt threaten your peace.
Stand with me in this in-between, where questions linger, but hope is not extinguished. Some of the most beautiful parts of your character are taking shape here, where you are learning to trust me beyond your own understanding. What feels like delay is often grace, preparing you for the weight and responsibility of what is yet to come. Let gratitude be your quiet rebellion against cynicism. Whisper thanks for the breath in your chest, for the moments when laughter surprises you, for the persistence of your dreams, even when you are weary. There are times, beloved child, when you want me to answer with a shout and instant change, but I am forming you instead through gentle, steady revelation.
Let your soul rest in my nearness, in the assurance that nothing precious slips through my fingers. Right here in the tension, your trust is being refined. And though you cannot see all the ways, it will shine forth in time, stronger, steadier, more radiant than before. I know the battles you faced have felt relentless, and I see the fatigue etched into the secret places of your soul. You have weathered storms that most cannot imagine, and sometimes you wonder if there is enough strength left in you for even one more step. Yet hear me speak now. You are not called to endure by your own power. My nearness is not some distant promise. It is the air that surrounds you right now. As you breathe in, sense my spirit filling every part of you. Settling hope where despair had started to take root. That heaviness in your chest, the one you try to suppress behind routine and responsibilities, I feel it with you, and I am here to lift it. Pause for a moment. Close your eyes if you can, and let my presence gently press upon your burden, like a hand resting on your heart. There is a softness breaking through the hardness you have built as a shield, let it in. Sometimes you fight me without realizing it. You grip pieces of your pain, believing you must hold them or else lose control. But I am not asking you to let go of nothingness. I am asking you to let go into my arms, to surrender not just the weight, but the very story you've told yourself about why you must carry it alone. My child, you can stop striving.
You ask, how can I trust again after so much has failed? I answer, I am not the same as those who walked away or failed to understand your needs. My faithfulness is not contingent on your performance. Even in the seasons when you doubted me or felt abandoned, did you notice how peace found you unexpectedly? That was me reaching across the chasm of your pain, whispering that you are never alone. Today, I invite you to risk hope again. Hope is not naive. It is an anchor that holds you steady while the waves crash and retreat. The enemy has tried to poison your expectations with disappointment, to convince you that closing your heart will protect you. But isolation breeds more wounds, and I want to do more than heal your pain. I want to heal your way of seeing life.
It will take courage to let me reshape your beliefs, but I promise the reward will be a freedom greater than anything you have known. Open your hands as an act of defiance against the fear that says you must control or else lose everything. Your open hands will not come up empty. Instead, they make space for me to fill you with what is truly life. If doubt rises up, hear me. Even the smallest whisper of willingness is enough for me to work with. Let your questions come, as raw as they are. I am not offended by your struggle. I am attracted to honesty, to the truth you bring when you are at your wit's end. Do not hide your weeping or your rage. Bring it to me. Let my compassion become your hiding place. My understanding becomes your safety.
When you offer up your unfiltered heart, you create a channel for me to flood your emptiness with comfort and truth. There is a tenderness reserved just for you, one that the world cannot imitate. Sink into it now. I see the places where your trust was shattered, moments when promises were broken, when those you counted on turned away, when prayers seemed to go unanswered. My dear one, I wept with you in those hidden moments. Your tears were not wasted. They watered the ground of your future harvest. Every silent ache, every night spent wrestling with questions, became the soil where resilience and wisdom grew within you. I have been shaping you quietly in the dark, cultivating a strength that is not brittle, but supple, able to bend and not break. If your heart resists this with arms crossed and eyes narrowed in suspicion, know that I understand. You have believed so many lies about your unworthiness, about being too damaged or too late. The enemy has whispered these accusations at your most vulnerable hours, trying to sink hooks of shame and resignation deep into your mind. But I am speaking a stronger word over you now. My beloved, hold this moment close to your heart. The clarity, the love, and the nearness you have been seeking are not illusions. They are already reaching for you. Walk forward knowing I have seen your hidden places, and I am guiding you out of the shadows and into my light. You are not alone, and you never have been.
If this message spoke to you, please like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next word God has for you.